Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Um, Welcome back. I'm Clarissa. So, instead of doing a get ready with me video, I thought I would do a get ready for bed with me video. Um, I was in here going through my drawer where I keep all my skincare products, and I realized I've really gotten off track with my skincare. I have not been doing a nightly routine. I still do a morning routine, which is not very much. The only thing I use in the mornings is my toner, my rose water toner, um, and my primer for my makeup. So, and I've really gotten out of the habit of my nighttime routine, and I really want to get back into that because um, I'm turning 46 in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from yesterday. This is Friday night. So 2 weeks from yesterday will be my 46th birthday. So I am fastly approaching the big 50. And I really want to take care of my skin. And I don't have a lot of wrinkles yet, so I want to prevent that from happening. So, and I think I said this I've done a video like this before, um, and I probably asked for suggestions, but I would love to know what you use, what skincare products you use. Do you use just one brand with everything, or are you like me? Do you have several different brands of things that you use? Let me know. I'm so interested to know. And I thought I was going to have something to show y'all tonight, but it did not come in from Amazon Prime. It's coming in Monday or Tuesday, I think. But one of the things that I ordered, oh, and I think I told y'all, but I did get my phone holders in for home and the car. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'll be using those next week. But I did get, I watched a video the other night of Candace Cameron Bure, or Bure, however you say it, if you know who she is. I watched a video of her. She was doing a skincare video on, I think, Instagram or Facebook or both. But she uses the brand of skincare called Lancer. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's Lancer. And she was using all of her products, and I was like, those look really good. And if you know who she's in her 40s, but she looks like she's in her 20s. So I'm like, I'm sure whatever she's using is really good stuff. So I looked it up, and of course, it's probably really good stuff because it's really expensive. And I was like, I can't afford to get all these. But there was one product in that line. It's a lip enhancing serum. It's supposed to help with the wrinkles around your lips and, of course, help plump them up, and which I have yet to find a product that actually does that for me. But it was on one of the Amazon Prime Day deals, and so I got it was on sale, greatly on sale. So I got that product to try from that brand. So we'll see. I don't know. It comes in Tuesday, and I'm going to start using it, so we'll see. But I would really like to use just one brand of skincare products, and I want to get some, even if I do have to spend some money on it, I want to get something that's really good, that's really going to work, that I can be consistent with. So share with me what y'all do. And I got my nails done today. That's my new color for the next couple of weeks, at least 2 or 3 weeks. But anyway, I was in here gonna get ready to take what little makeup I have today on off, and I started cleaning out my skincare drawer because I had some things that I've had for a couple of years and probably need to throw away. That's another question I have, and I'm gonna Google it, but feel free to comment your advice, suggestions. But how long does skincare last? How long is it like makeup? You can kind of tell when makeup's starting to go bad, and or when you need to throw it away. But skincare, how long, if you don't use it a lot and you keep it for a year or 2 years or longer, how long does it last? When do you throw something like that away, as far as beauty products? So if y'all know, please let me know. But I was throwing away some stuff, so I still use the same routine that I had before. Like I said, I've done one video on this, but and I really want to start using my masks again. Y'all know I use Younique Makeup, and this is their mask that I've used. And then I have another mask that I haven't tried yet. This is the moisturizer that I use. It's called Save. And I think I ordered a bundle from them one time, and I got the Clean Pore Replenishing Mask. But I haven't used this yet, and I really want to. I was going to do that tonight, but I decided not to, because you have to put it on, leave it on for 15 minutes, and then take it off. I didn't want to fool with that tonight. That's the reason I'm not very consistent with my skincare. So anyway, I started pulling stuff out and realized I needed to get some stuff on my skin tonight, so I thought I'd bring y'all along. So, I'm not normally, as I've told y'all before, when I have on a full face, I use the makeup eraser to take off my makeup. You rinse your face off, you run this under hot water, and all it is the cloth and water, and it takes all your makeup off. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. But I don't normally use it when I don't have on a full face, which means if I have on foundation, I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to use my Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, which I love. Oh, first of all, I always take off my eye makeup before I use the wipes. And as you know, my two favorite eye makeup removers are number one, Mary Kay, the best. And when I'm not buying that, because I'm almost out, but I'm not going to buy any more right now. I think it's like $18 a bottle, maybe 20, I don't know. So I don't buy it consistently. Is that a word? I don't know. It's 10:30 at night. I do love Walgreens eye makeup remover. I really like that. It's really a good substitute when I'm not buying this. And I can't remember how much it is at Walgreens. I can't remember. So, I'm going to take my makeup off first. And here's where I get vulnerable again, because I don't like the way I look without my glasses. So, I really hesitate taking off my glasses because, self-esteem issue again. I know. I get past it most days, but there's some days that I don't. So, I think I shook that up. I always have to shake it up. I'm using the Walgreens tonight. And I don't have a lot on today. I think I put on some e.l.f. cream stick eyeshadow. And a little bit of mascara just to... I mean, that looks really good. Look how much that gets off. I usually do it twice just to make sure. And I do this in the morning just to get any extra residue off. And it also just kind of freshens up my eyes and gets any gunk out, any sleepy as they call it, out of my eye before I put my makeup on. So there's that. I really do like the Walgreens brand. And y'all, I don't know about y'all, but when I do use my skincare at night, just taking off your makeup and getting some fresh product on your face, some moisturizer, some eye cream, it relaxes me. I don't know about y'all, but it does for me. And I don't know why I don't do it every night on a regular basis, because it does relax me and it feels so good to have those clean products on your face. Okay. I think I'm going to go one more with that just to make sure. I really prefer to clean my face real good before I put moisturizers and things like that on. So sometimes even with these, I don't feel like I'm getting it completely clean, but no more makeup's coming off, so that's a good sign. And I usually cleanse my face with cleanser or soap in the shower. Okay. See, and I'm so out of sync, I don't even remember what I used first, but I'm not using a mask tonight, so I would normally do that first. So really all I have is my moisturizer, eye cream. I use Younique eye cream. And y'all, this stuff, like, I mean, it's expensive. Younique, you know, it's not cheap, but it lasts a really long time. Like, I can use this over a year. So I use my moisturizer, eye cream. I have my lip scrubs that I do, little exfoliating scrubs. This is a lip plumper that I use. I really like it. I don't know if it does anything much as far as volume, but I really like the way it feels. And I do use an oil on my face. This is the Save Marula oil. And this is from Soul Beauty Cosmetics, Tea for the Soul. It's a wonder oil. And I'm really debating on whether I want to keep using this. It smells amazing. The smell, oh, it's one thing that relaxes me at night because it smells so good. But it does have hemp oil in it. And I don't know if I want to use any products anymore that have hemp oil in them. I've just really been, and I don't use any. This is really the only thing that I have. I have gotten some products in from Ipsy, like some lotions and things that have hemp oil in it, but I've thrown them away. I just don't know if I want that in my skin. So, do y'all use things with hemp oil in them or not? And one thing, Eric came home and told me a story one day. He said, if you have any lotions or any products that have hemp oil in it, he said, do not give them to me. Do not let me use them. He said there was a guy at his work, I think he got fired because he took a random drug test and he had some hemp oil, or not hemp oil, yeah, something with hemp in it, that showed up on his drug test, and I think he got fired. So, not really sure if that's the correct story, but that's the gist of it. So, I don't know if I want to use anything with it anymore, so I don't know. But I love this stuff so much, and I don't even know if there's enough of it in it to even matter. It's got apricot kernel oil, avocado oil, I don't know how to pronounce the other one. Baobab oil, hemp oil, jojoba oil, frankincense oil, and mandarin oil. So just listening to all those, I mean, you can imagine how this smells. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. And I love the way it makes my face feel. So I can't decide if I want to keep using it or not. So we'll see. But we're going to use it tonight. So this is my moisturizer. And I really like it. There's nothing about it that I don't like. So I've continued to order it. My radio is on in the bedroom, so I hope it's not picking up on here or it'll throw up a copyright. So there's my moisturizer. It's going back in the drawer because I'm still using it, not throwing it away. I'm going to put my masks back in the drawer because I'm going to use those. This is from Younique, I think. No. Is this from Younique? I can't remember where I got that from. But it's another lip plumper. I want to say I got it from Younique, but I don't know. I've had it for a long time and I haven't been using it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this away. In the garbage it goes. I have 2 lip sugar scrubs, one in peach. These are from Tea for the Soul. And one in black cherry. Okay, I used my moisturizer. Now I'm going to use my eye cream. I have a little roller for the eye cream, but I don't really use it. I just assume use my fingers, but there's the little roller that it came. I don't know if it came with it or if I had to purchase it separately. I don't know. And just a little bit of this goes such a long way. So that's why it lasts so long. Because you only need a little bit of it. And I probably got too much. And I even put the eye cream around my lips. So that's the eye cream. Let me do the lip scrub first. And I kind of rinse it off a little bit. You don't have to. It's just a sugar scrub. So, I mean, you could actually, if you got any in you, it's okay. But it's just like little sugar. It's a sugar scrub, so it's like little sugar crystals. And it just exfoliates your lips. I just kind of pat it to get the excess because I don't like all the little crystals to stay on my lips. Just hear my towel holder, it makes a funny noise. And I think I am going to put some of this lip stuff. They have balms, lip balms that go with the scrubs that have the same flavor, scent, whatever you want to call it. But I don't have any of those yet, so. And there's a little applicator for this too. It's really cute. Sometimes the applicator doesn't work as good. And the last thing I'm going to do is splash some of that oil on my face and I'll be done. But like I said, let me know what your routine is and the products that you use, and maybe there's something I need to be using that I'm not using. You're only supposed to put a few drops. This is supposed to last a really long time too. And I've had it probably a year or more, longer than that. Oh, I wish I could smell this oil. It smells so good. And I think I just heard Eric pull up from work. And he's going to want to get in here so he can take his shower and go to bed. He had to go in and work 4 hours tonight, so. But anyway. So that's it, guys. And I'm ready for bed, but it'll probably still be a couple of hours before I go to bed. So it was storming this afternoon, but y'all, when I got home, the skies were so dark and the wind was blowing. It's like you could tell a storm was coming. You could just tell, because that wind had that blow to it. The skies were just getting darker and darker and darker, where you knew a storm was coming. So when I got home, I looked out on my back deck and the sky was just beautiful. I love the sky in any shape, form, or fashion. It's my favorite part of nature. But I looked up at the sky and the storm clouds were just formed in such a beautiful way above the trees. So I had to take a picture of it. And anytime I take a picture of the sky or think about the sky, I think of Psalm 19, 1 and 2. And I've got to get it memorized. I don't know why I haven't already, but it talks about the skies proclaiming God's glory and displaying his craftsmanship. And that just speaks to me so much when I look at the sky. And I thought, even in the storm clouds were so beautiful. Even in the storms, the skies were declaring the glory of God, proclaiming his glory and displaying his craftsmanship. And then I thought, that's what we need to be doing when storms come in our life. You know, sometimes we can tell when a storm is coming. Sometimes we can prepare for it, and sometimes we can't. But when those storms come, we're still beautiful when we're going through a storm, and we still need to be proclaiming his glory, declaring his glory, showing his craftsmanship in our life, even when we're going through a storm. Because that gives us our greatest testimony to others, because others are watching us when we're going through those storms to see what we're doing. Are we falling apart, or are we praising him anyway? You know, what are we doing when those storms come in our lives? So I just thought about that this afternoon and wanted to share that with y'all as well. So anyway, whenever you're watching this video, I hope you're having a great day or a great night. And I will talk to y'all on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Share me with your friends. And just remember, Jesus loves you. I love you. And I hope God blesses you greatly. See you on the next video. Night, guys.